Welcome back to my channel where I share everything on books, faith, and the packaged life. My name is Victor Ohaegbulam, and if you're just coming here for the first time or hearing my voice, I'd like you to leave a comment and let's get to meet one another. Like this video so I know the kind of videos to make, and share with your friends and subscribe. All right, let's get into the video for today. Hello. So I'm going to be talking about why I started my first virtual book club and how many other virtual book clubs that I have. Alright, so this will be a good time for you to go grab yourself a cup of coffee, iced tea, zobo, or whatever you're craving, to help you relax and enjoy this video. So, I started my first virtual book club in 2016, and the reason why I started was I had a mom come over to my house to visit, and she saw my collection of books and she was alarmed. And one of the things that she said at the time was she couldn't remember the last time she read a book. And this was a mom of about she had a child. She had a child who was 4 or 5 at the time, and she was expecting her second child. And so when she left my house that day, I began to reflect, and I said to myself, if she's experiencing this, it means that there's some other moms who are experiencing this. Okay, so how can I provide solution? I began to think of a way to help, and that was how I started researching. I did a lot of research. I went online to see, okay, are there virtual book club already existing for moms, and other book clubs in general existing for moms? And I came across some, but these were international book clubs. And I said, okay, so I have my conviction and I'm going to start a virtual book club for moms. And I wasn't even a mom at the time. I became a mom 2 years after I started the book club. Okay, but the passion has been there, the commitment has been there, and the desire to help has even grown, much stronger for me. Yeah, because motherhood can be a whole lot of responsibilities. It comes with a whole lot of responsibilities, duties, and with these responsibilities, and duties do not shift or do not outweigh the fact that that particular mom, you as a mom, that you're still an individual who has personal goals, who has career goals, and who want to be the best, who want to live a fulfilled life. Okay, so I figured that one of the ways that's going to be an encouragement and support to moms is to help them read more books, because I believe I believe so strongly that books are one of the best ways to improve yourself, to improve your personal development, to improve on your self-leadership and self-discipline. You want to do any of this, you want to discover yourself, look for a book. You need answers to some questions, look for a book. And I felt like, books could be the mom's next best friend. Okay, so I put together the virtual, I started, talking to moms, and I started with family and friends, apparently, obviously. I started with family and friends, talking to them about the book club, that they should come on board. It's going to be a virtual book club where we get to read ebooks monthly. Okay, so I already knew, like, motherhood was stressful, school run, work, home management, all the paparazzi that comes with being a mom. And so I figured that ebooks would be our best bet. And so we began to read ebooks in February 2016, and at a point down the line, I It was stressful for me in terms of data, and also I wasn't getting as much feedback as I should, you know, in the regard that's if the moms were actually reading this book. And so in 2000 and so last year, yeah, so 2019, first of all, we started up with the name DKCC Book Club. We started with the name DKCC Book Club, and it was, and I started with that because I was trying to hold on to some particular names or some particular acronyms. But in 2019, I knew that I had to rebrand the name to actually help me reach, my target audience, which was moms. So I needed to reach out to more moms, and that meant that that name wasn't really wasn't being very catchy for the kind of audience I wanted. So I changed the name to Moms Book Club Nigeria, and yeah, that improved the participation on WhatsApp. Yes, we have the group functions on WhatsApp community, and we also have an Instagram page and a Facebook page which you can check out, like, of course, and follow. Okay, so that particular change of name helped the participants, helped increase, the participants, that I had, and that was good for 2019. But at 2019, I'd become a mom. Okay, so I'd now experienced firsthand the struggles. The struggles with reading a book or trying to finish a book. And so I said to myself, okay, we're gonna pause on this ebook sending for a while. Here's what we're gonna do. And so 2020, I came up with the goal. I began to think, because I'm passionate about books anyway, and I was really committed to helping. I'm really committed to helping moms improve their reading culture. I began to think of better ways that we could function as a community. And so in 2020, I had to set the goals for us. I said we're going to read books from our shelves. Okay, this whole reading books virtual thing, let's not be like it's just for show or just for it's not a cliche thing. I want your family members, I want your children to know that you're in a book club and you're all about books and you're deliberate, intentional about your reading. And so we did so our goal last year was reading books from our shelf. It was amazing. Moms came out, moms were bringing out books they've not read in a long time, and we're sharing pictures of the books we read, we're sharing highlights from the books we were reading. It was beautiful. And so this year I said, okay, we're going to keep up this pace, we're going to keep up this standard of setting goals for ourselves. So this year we are reading books intentionally in 2021. That's the goal for this year, and I'm doing that this time around. We're doing it differently, and that's bringing out systems and structures that can help mom read, like scheduling, having weekly schedules, and having journals, reading journals. I also launched it. That was how I launched my reading journal. I think I talked about my reading journal in one of my subsequent videos. And yeah, so wow, just see how passionate I am talking about Mom's Book Club Nigeria. Yeah, so yes, that's my very first book club. It's still functioning, and I'm going to leave a link in the description box of how you can join that book club and the other book clubs I will be talking about. Alright, so book club number 2. Okay, so while this book club was functioning and thriving, I felt like I needed to reach out to other sets of females, and I started Read with Vicky for single ladies, but it wasn't really functioning the way I wanted to, and so I paused on that. And while that was on pause, I started Mom's Book Club Tribe. So Mom's Book Club Tribe was now specific for moms who actually wanted to read a book. So over the years, what I've seen with the Moms Book Club Nigeria was that it will best function if it's just a community where I encourage and prompt moms to improve their reading culture. And so I decided to, separate this group. I decided to now bring on a tribe of moms who actually wanted to read specific books on parenting, on biography, and autobiographies, right? Yeah, autobiographies, parenting, autobiographies, biographies, and personal development. Yeah, so moms wanted to read books on this particular area monthly, would come together, do that, review the books, or put down our reflections in our journals, in a specialized journal that I've created for that particular tribe. And so yeah, that became my second virtual book club. Okay, and so while that was ongoing, and I was still thinking about another set of people I wanted to reach out to, and which were females in general. As I began to build and put structure in my startup businesses, I realized that we need to read more business and leadership books, and so I said, okay, how about I start another book club for females in the creative industry. So if you're a female who blogs, who has a business, who has a website, who has a project, whatever you do, an idea, as long as it's an idea, a concept, a business, you're reaching out to people, you're selling products and services, or you're selling products or rendering services. I wanted us to come together and read business and leadership books, because this is how we grow as individuals. And another thing that was my core, another thing that was a core essence of actually starting this third virtual book club was because I wanted, those females in the creative industry. I wanted a platform where we could motivate each other, where we could stay motivated, knowing our whys, whats, and hows, because most of the time we get stuck with our whys. You get to the point where you're questioning yourself, why you started, on what you're actually doing, or how you need to accomplish what you're doing. So I felt like, this community, this book club can be a way to motivate ourselves on that regard. And so that became my third book club, and that book club is called DKCC Masterminds. So now you see that DKCC from the first book club. Yeah, it came back again. So the first book club, Moms Book Club Nigeria, is a support community where I encourage and prompt moms to improve their reading culture. The second book club, Moms Book Club Tribe, where moms read ebooks on parenting, personal development, and autobiographies monthly. We pick one from these three, focused areas, and we read it monthly, and we make a journal entry of how that reading, went. And the third virtual book club, DKCC Masterminds, and DKCC Masterminds for females in the creative industry. And the purpose, the goal there is read, learn, lead. You're a creator and you have to read, to gain more knowledge. You're constantly learning and you have to lead properly. Now onto the fourth book club. So having done this, having gotten to this point with these three book clubs, I also needed a particular platform that I could just reach out to book lovers in general, because I figured that my book clubs were gender based, towards the female, and so I felt like I needed a particular platform that was reaching out to everybody in general, I I created the Package Life book club. Okay, so the Package Life network is my coaching and training platform, and so I felt like my coaching and training, reading is part of the techniques. I use books and part of my coaching and training techniques, and so I felt like, yeah, we need a book club in this network. We need a book club. So yeah, that particular book club functions on the Telegram channel. Okay, so it's not a community. I just drop, I just we have monthly books there, and I just share resources, because that's what I do on the channel. I share resources, so people have access to books that they could read monthly. And yeah, that's all my virtual book clubs. And excuse me, now you know them. Now you can be a part of them. So I'm going to leave the links of how you can be or how you can join any of these book clubs. I look forward to welcoming you on the book club. I look forward to you improving your reading culture, and I also look forward to you achieving your reading goals. Until my next video, read, learn,